yeah, it says, did the terrorism begin already? The terrorism? Yeah, it seems like it says Chicago Market Christmas lighting ceremony. Yeah, it said the one dead, 8 injured. Be careful out there. Yeah. Hey, two lady, how's it going? Yeah, I'm playing guitar, Tula. What do you think? You like it or not really? Maybe dogs really don't like that. It's kind of noisy, huh? Yeah, you to the camera, Tula. I know you're beautiful. We're gonna go out later. Don't worry. Yeah, you're too lady lovey. I know. Too lovey. Yeah, you're like, what are you doing? You changed the furniture and then you're playing guitar. I don't know about this. Yeah, I know too. It's not the usual. I mean, it's kind of the usual, but it's not really that usual. It's kind of semi-usual. Uh, Semi-usual behavior. I want something else to get me through this semi-chomp kind of life, baby. Is that Third Eye Blind? As I said before, if you lived through the 1980s and 1990s, the 1980s and the 1990s never really leave you, do they? What, you need to get on the bed? Okay, let's get on the bed. Okay, there you go, baby. All right. Yeah, there you go, honey bear. Yeah, ooh, we got another honey bear. You're on your paddle. Yeah, ooh, okay, you're on your paddle with your monkey. Your monkey. Hey, hey, with the monkeys. We like monkeying around. We're too busy singing to play with the monkey anyhow. She's like, what is that, Nintendo? I'm gonna sniff that. Mmm, sniffy. Mmm, what is all that? Yeah. Mmm, Teddy Graham. You're the Teddy Pumpkin. Ooh. No, it's Baby Chewbacca. Some people call her Baby Chewbacca. You call her Golden Eyes. The Golden Eyes. Ooh. Yeah, I guess at first when she was a baby, she was, it looked like Hazel. Like it was green.
greenish brown. I couldn't tell, but then it set into gold as the more exposure to the sunshine. And she got a little bit older, so I was like, all right, she's got golden eyes. That's nice. Yeah. There was a girl. There was a girl I worked with, and she had like golden eyes, and with a little bit of green tint in them. It was very unusual. I usually don't see that at all. But I don't usually work with girls or women with they have like gold eyes and then with some green. But I guess she was Irish, so or something. I think so. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, yeah. But if you were to see a very attractive girl, a really attractive woman, she'd be a green-eyed lady, sexy lady. If she had like emerald eyes, that would be the killer. Because the golden emerald eyes were like amazing eyes that this girl had. But oh man, what about the green-eyed lady, sexy lady? Mm, mm, mm. They used to play that weird song on classic radio. I kind of miss old radio. Really, I do. Like, I really miss all those old, like, classic rock songs. I could still listen to them, but it's just, there was something about the radio. The deal with the radio is that they started digitizing and automated away from, so they didn't have to pay DJs pretty early on in the late 20th century, early 21st century. But at first it wasn't super commercial automated, algorithmically speaking. And so they had a good mix. They had a good like song list they were programming, and it was pretty eclectic. Like they'd play, green-eyed lady, sexy lady. They'd play There's Always Something There to Remind Me. Well, it was two channels I would listen to. I would listen to like a retro 1980s channel, and then I would listen to a classic rock channel. So back in the day, the retro 1980s channel was called 106.9 FM, and the other one was classic rock 93.7, the Arrow. And so. My first car for my stepdad was a 1990 Honda Accord, and it had a cassette player in it. And there was two cassettes I had that I borrowed from my parents. It was Prince and the Revolution. I would play all the time, and then it was Fleetwood Mac Rumors. I would listen to those like all the time when I was away working, and it was great. Did I mind I didn't have a lot of cassette tape variation? Well, it was like, since Fleetwood Mac Rumors was one of the best records of all time, basically, and Prince and the Revolution was an amazing album, it pretty much, that and radio satiated my desire for music. Listen to classic rock, 1980s pop and new wave, and then they had an alternative channel too, 94.5 The Buzz. So if I wanted to listen to alternative rock. But 94.5 The Buzz, it started out playing the great shit. It started out playing the awesome legendary shit like Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and all the classics, and then it moved away from that and it went into this like post grunge shit that wasn't as good, this kind of buzz rock shit. 94.5 The Buzz, it was inferior to the classic alternative grunge music, I would say. So unfortunately, yeah, it was an inferior imitation product, and it wasn't that good. I guess because of the influence in the early 2000s of nu metal, and nu metal is not that bad, but they wouldn't, Hopefully there won't be any more terror attacks. I'm kind of more concerned about the flooding in Texas and Houston coming Monday and Tuesday. 75% thunderstorms, I believe, for both days, Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, that's a day a lot of people will be out and about shopping and oh my God, it just increased 80% thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday 65% thunderstorms. Whoa, it just keeps getting worse, I guess. So yeah, I'm really concerned about that day. Yeah, maybe not so much terrorism. Still concerned about terrorism, but here in Houston, Texas, Gulf Coast, Houston, Texas, yeah, Gulf Coast area. I'm really concerned about the floods, possible floods. What did I see? Psychic impressions. Yeah, I'm seeing like people driving and flooding and a bunch of chaos. I know there's been a lot of news reports of that, but in Texas here, of late. So hopefully there won't be a lot of injuries and deaths coming up before the Thanksgiving holidays. Now, I mean, it's perfectly possible that my photographic eidetic memory brain is just copying the news and it's just recycling that imagery of the floods and the cars and the people trapped and all that stuff. It could just be recycling what I've already seen, like information processing. So the brain does when people are sleeping. But do I believe in the sixth sense? Do I believe in psychic powers? Can people see visions like in the Bible? Yeah, that could be possible too. It's not scientifically proven, but hey, why not? Keep an open mind. But just for the record, I don't take horoscopes seriously. I think there was a time when I would get my fortune cookie and I would take it seriously when I was 12 years old. But after 40, no, wouldn't say that. I leave the door open on telekinesis and psychic powers just because it's fun. Yeah. But Arthur C. Clarke said probably the highest reality, the highest unexplained phenomenon that's probably real. At the top of the list, when Arthur C. Clarke was doing a show in Sri Lanka, he listed all the things, probably ghosts and telekinesis were on the bottom side of that list, and at the top were aliens. So the likelihood of being real. So. Yeah, I guess there's been a lot of scuttlebutt whether Donald John Trump, President Trump, will be the first disclosure president to disclose aliens. Yeah. That would be a monumentous achievement for a president. That would be pretty striking. The first president to acknowledge the presence of life outside of Earth and intelligence outside of Earth. Whoa. Yeah. If that happens during my lifetime, Trump's presidency, I'll say, "Oh my God, I didn't see that one really coming." That's always been something that's been in the shadows for like most of mankind's existence. So yeah, that's a big. Oh yeah, that'd be a big revelation. Probably not going to happen. Maybe not, but I've been hearing a lot of rumors that it might actually happen. So. A lot of rumors, like Fleetwood Mac rumors. Yeah. I brought it back to Fleetwood Mac rumors. Yeah, because they don't have an album called Fleetwood Mac Aliens, at least not yet. Someone try to call me? Okay. Well, not yet. All right, cool. Put it back on the charger. Keep the shit charged just in case when the storms return on Monday. Try to be ready up, cowboy up. Get Texas ready for the rodeo. One thing you might not think about when you're younger that you do when you're like maybe you hit mid 30s, 40s. It's not death, getting sick and dying. Not. I'm sure some people ruminate. They start thinking about their mortality and all that. But one thing I do notice is about like I'll look in the mirror and I'll say, "Oh my God!" Like I look just like my parents, which isn't surprising since we have the same genetic material. But you're like kind of like, "Hey, I could see my mom's smile in me, or I could see my dad's, whatever cheeks," and so it is kind of like we just start to think about that a little bit more. Start to see yourself, like your genetics, not just know yourself, but you start to see yourself a lot clearer, I think. Yeah, it's not only can I see my smile in my mother, I see it in my grandmother. I see it all like in the descendants. It's like kind of a bizarre thing to think about to me. Anyway, even though it makes a lot of things make scientific sense, but in reality, life is bizarre of a thing, or kind of a ludicrous experience. Not a pointless experience, not a fruitless, not an experience that doesn't bear any wisdom or any reflection, but definitely an experience that pretty much cannot be explained. Maybe on Arthur C. Clarke's believability scale, I would say maybe I'd put life and then aliens as like, or the most unexplained phenomenon. Well, he was saying the stuff that's unknown, not known. I guess life is known, but is it really known what life is? So. Yeah, my mom really believes in ghosts. Do I believe in ghosts? Hey, no motherfucker I've seen die, come back and float around and go, sorry, it just never happened. Yeah, I know religious people. I know spiritual people. That may come to a surprise to you, But when your grandpa dies, he usually doesn't come around and go, hey, and it's like a Shakespeare play. I'm just saying, I've never seen it myself. So I do watch the Conjuring movies just for entertainment, but I don't really believe in that shit. Now that's different. Is the dream world the same as the spiritual world? Well, I'm not sure. I can't answer that question. Not with any definitive proof. Authority. Definitive authority, we'll call it. Because when somebody you're close to dies, it happens right after the funeral or so, you go to sleep because everybody has to sleep. Most people do. I think everybody has to. Yeah. Since everybody has to sleep, then you might see your passed on relatives in the dream, and then you'll wake up and say, hey, Uncle Ken ain't alive anymore. How is he in my dream? You might think that's a spiritual revelation, but it could just be your brain cleaning its memories out, just mechanically filtering memories through as it repairs your brain and body in our sleeping process. So you can look at dreams as visions or sacred experiences or spiritual experiences, visions, vision quests, or you can look at them as brain reboot, body repair, sleep function. So there's one superpower everybody wanted because they saw Star Wars when they were kids. They wanted telekinesis. So Arthur C. Clarke put telekinesis in the realm of unexplained phenomenon real low, like ghosts. And doesn't mean there's no afterlife and there's no ghosts. It's just not the highest unexplained phenomenon to be probably real are aliens, because that's the most logical. There's 2 trillion galaxies in the universe, and there's 1 septillion amount of planets. And I believe there's 10 quintillion planets capable of supporting and producing life. So, in all that vastness, I don't believe we're the only intelligence. We're not the only players on the block. There's no way. I know. So actually, some of the most angry stuff that people get really upset about arguing with me. You thought it was like Trump and Kamala? You thought it was Biden and Obama? Oh no. Oh no. Some of the most vitriolic, angry comments have been about aliens. Yeah, about the existence of extraterrestrials and extra-dimensional intelligences and so on. So I keep an open-minded view of unexplained phenomenon because to me that's the best way, that's the most logical thing to do. So if I say there's no aliens, I know that's going to be wrong. So I'll leave the door open because, leave the door open to your mind. You will find it. Leave the door open. No, wait, it should be. Leave the door open. There we go. To your mind. Leave the door open to your mind. That's the best way you can find the way to the truth. Don't you wish that wisdom could come? Don't you wish wisdom could come? Don't you wish wisdom could come? Or is it the echo? Don't you wish wisdom could come in your youth? Okay, here. Don't you wish wisdom could come in your youth? It was an ocean kind of view. Leave the door open to your mind. You can find the truth. It's the best thing you can do. No, left versus right can get some really, wild arguments for sure. Republican versus Democrat, and so on. Yeah. I guess that's what I always liked about my stepdad is like he's really like trying to be a traditionalist Christian, but he really is curious about aliens. Yeah, so my take on religion and aliens is this, and it's basic. It's a simple, but it covers it in my mind to me, the reconciliation between life on Earth religions, and life outside of Earth, extraterrestrial life and intelligence and sentience and all that stuff. Well, God created the universe, So why would he only create man and life on this planet? There's a gigantic creation out there. So God created everything. So it fits. And we're not the only of God's creations then. Because God's a pretty, massive creator. Pretty big time. Pretty big time. The big G is the big G. The big G can do almost anything. So it can do anything. It's the big G, man. So the big G is like in the hierarchy of God is the ultimate creator. Because God created all things and all life, everything. So the big G is at the top of the hierarchy. Yeah, sometimes I don't even call the universe. Sometimes I just call it the hierarchy, because it's a hierarchy of intelligences, and it's a hierarchy of time, space, life, and matter. So the hierarchium kind of, some people could call it the continuum, but I can call it, you call it the cosmos, the universe. I choose to call it the hierarchium because power, time, consciousness, sentience, all that is a hierarchy. So not to sound like Dr. Jordan Peterson, but it is, everything is all hierarchy. So that's why I would call it the hierarchy. So I keep an open mind about the universe and the life besides us that could exist within it, that probably does exist within it. Yeah, I guess growing up there was a lot of what if. Yeah, it was famous because President Ronald Reagan said at the United Nations, "What if an alien species were hostile to the Earth, and what if everyone put aside their differences and had to unite for the cause of humanity?" Think of that, and yeah, they had like the happy Star Wars, Star Trek kind of optimistic views of extraterrestrials and the future, a very optimistic, rosy view of the future. But then they made some pretty hard-hitting science fiction shows that were warning us of extraterrestrials, like V for the Visitors, about lizard people that infiltrate the Earth. I don't know if that's where David Icke got his shit, Silurian hypothesis and all that shit from. But anyways, I watched that when I was a kid, V for Visitors. That was a very scary show. So the visitors come down to Earth offering humanity great technology and freedom and happiness and all this stuff. And they actually plan on stealing the Earth's water and enslaving humanity. So yeah, it's a very scary movie, television show, miniseries. And of course, they had another show called Alien Nation that explored mainly, obviously the reaction of Earthlings to aliens, but also explored themes like racism and classism and so on. I think it was a movie first. Was it Alien Nation? And then Alien Nation was a hit movie. Then they made like a pretty cool television series after that. Of course, they have different shades of it. I mean, you could have utopian aliens too, that do share technology and could make human beings immortal, like in Cocoon, in the Cocoon series. But I think most human beings would approach alien life and alien extraterrestrials with cautious optimism. Cautious optimism. Yeah. Is that what Ronald Reagan used to say? Trust but verify? Of course, some movies tackle the, and science fiction shows tackle the issue of communication between alien species. In Star Trek, they have a universal translator. It makes it look easy. But it might be something like Arrival, where there's some kind of species that we can't even communicate with because it's like trying to communicate with the octopus or something. You know, it's just that bizarre. So they may not even be in like a humanoid type form. They could come in a myriad of forms. So I don't think there's any like rules on evolution. So I don't think there's really any rules that govern evolution, evolutionary biology, astrobiology. There's not really any rules that govern technological evolution, etc. I don't think there's any barriers to that. So, I mean, except for maybe just rules that govern the universe, and that's it. But maybe even rules were meant to be broken or bended. Maybe rules themselves are constructs in a lot of ways. Maybe the ideas of a barrier, maybe the ideas of can't are wrong. Maybe that's all bullshit. So I like to keep an open mind about space and time and extraterrestrials and aliens and all that stuff. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh. 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 Okay, we at 3 o'clock. Okay, good. All right. Took a drain the wizard. Draining that wizard. Yeah. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. Okay. was like. On the adventure and shit. Hell yeah. So we're doing a major, variation 1, A flat major, variation 1, A flat, variation 2 from guitartricks.com. I guess that was the easiest, huh? Sounds like the most crisp. Oh, you do one right here, huh? That was a little bit harder to do, huh? Yeah. Just gotta go away. Okay, that was like a kind of a meteor one. Do a meteor A flat major variation. Yeah. Oh man. A flats don't stop, baby. Holy shit. The A flats don't stop. A flat minor. Oh, that one's pretty easy. On the 11th, huh? Well, relatively easy. This is easier for that one. A flat minor. Oh, dude. A flat augmented. Oh, I'll do an easy one. Dude. A flat augmented. Oh, that's it. Do all the A's in the A flat? Hmm. Ah. A flat diminished. Let's try. This is, all right, so. Oh, yes, it was. It was the 50th anniversary of the Queen's Night at the Opera. Huh? Yeah, November 21st, 1975. It was the. Oh man, we might have to celebrate the 50th anniversary on this bad boy. Tell you what. Oh, those are my favorites. Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh man, Sweet Lady. I love that one because that was. Oh, You're My Best Friend. That's my mom's favorite song. And then is Sweet Lady. I mean, I like You're My Best Friend. And wow, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, Sweet Lady just rocks, huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, how many songs are about Sweet Lady? I need to specify Queen, huh? Yeah. Because. Okay. How many chords are on this one? Those jazz chords are like hard to play. It's not like I don't want to learn them. It's just. Ooh, get some sunlight in here. Yeah, there's less daylight during the winter, so it's just there's this one angle where the sun comes and blinds me. Let's play Sweet Lady for the 50th anniversary No Capo. Nice. Author Gabriel F. Lopez. I mean, the author of writing this on guitar. What is it? All guitar. Is it allguitar.com? But it's Sweet Lady by Queen. Yeah. Call me up and treat me like a dog. You call me up and tear me up inside. Got me on a lead. Ooh, bring me down, you shout around. Don't believe that I'm alone. Ooh, you don't believe me. Sweet lady, sweet lady, sweet lady, stay sweet, you say. Call me up, meet me on the lines. You call me sweet like I'm some kind of cheese, waiting on the shelf. You eat sweet lady, though it seems like we wait forever. Stay sweet, baby. I believe we got everything we need. Sweet lady, sweet, sweet lady, sweet lady, stay sweet. Yeah, so happy 50th anniversary to Queen with the Night at the Opera. So, yeah. I think it was they didn't play Sweet Lady a lot in classic rock radio that much. And so it was really like kind of B-sided because Bohemian Rhapsody and You're My Best Friend were like the lead singles. And so getting the album, I was kind of floored by how great that song was. And so I shouldn't have been because it was Queen. And of course, a lot of people like Death on Two Legs and, like 39 and I'm in Love with My Car and stuff like that. But so on. Yeah. If you like different songs, that's no big deal. Everybody has their flavors. And so, yeah. Gonna end it there for now. Until later. Till the Saturday night kicks in. Saturday night live stream. God bless. Best of success. Peace.